Where did all the... Oh no! It's not enough! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today, ATN faced off against Tompinai Empire in Clash Masters. If you don't know what Clash Masters is, it's a new tournament that hit the scene just a couple of weeks ago, and it not only is boasting a massive $20,000 grand prize pool, but it is also giving the opportunity to the winning team to get a golden ticket and a chance into the last chance qualifiers for the World Championships. Now, of course, ATN and even Tompinai don't really need that opportunity, seeming that they're both golden ticket winners and will be facing off in the World Championships towards the end of the year. But still, nonetheless, we got to see this epic matchup of two top-tier teams, World Championship Finals caliber action here. And I'm going to tell you, you will not be disappointed. So stay tuned as we take a look into ATN versus Tompinai. And Vala kicking it off swiftly with the Zapquake in the court. So we take down the multi in the center. Queen's on the outskirts, so this is an easy push to try and take her down. Blimp comes in, likely Yeti in here, drops that rage to ensure that he gets the scatter shot down. But we also want to see, do we want to see the clan castle, or are we going to get that deep in there to get this done? Come on, Yetis, get inside. It's not enough to get the queen down, but we're going to come in from the town hall side to take that all on. This means that the heroes are really going to have to contend with a lot of force coming at them. And I'm looking, there's no ice golem, so it's the king that has to do a lot of tank work here for the queen. But the fact that we have a multi that's surrounding it isn't too bad. Royal Champ's going to help clearing out some of the path for those defenses, and a nice use of the Yeti on the north side of the base, right there at 1130, to clear out the pathing for the queen to easily set in. Double wall break here. I like this. Really sectioning this off. Even though it's a wide open compartment, sections off the base to allow the king and royal champion to work together. Take care of the CC troops, distract them, take care of the queen, while his queen works in to take on the town hall. But you can see she's already taking on a lot of damage, able to hold on to the ability just long enough. Come on, has to force that ability. Are we going to get this town hall taken down with a king distracting? We definitely will. Ooh, absolutely calculated on that one, and even dropping the invisibility spell to get a little bit more out of this royal champion, who still has her seeking shield to knock a nice line drive out of some of the remaining defenses. Pathing is cleared and concise here. Look at this, perfectly evened out, nice narrow pathing with the assist of these ice hounds that just freeze over the defenses. Now we do have to be mindful of this defending royal champion, where they're the headhunters. There they are, working along with the electro owl and those ice pups to actually take her down swiftly. Now that one remaining scatter shot, not too big of a deal when the loons are just surrounding it on the back end as one of the final remaining defenses here. Vala coming in and looking to knock this one out of the park. Even that additional ice hound here that does some extra tanking. Would have been nice to actually have it pop, just to have a little bit more cleanup spread out with all of these storages that we have to worry about. So let's hope this isn't going to come down to a matter of time. That king is unfortunately holding off the minions and some of those ice pops. But at very least, we've got a couple targeted down there on the Dark Elixir storage. I'm a little bit worried about how slow moving these loons are, but I still think Vala will be fine on time on getting this one done. GG. A little bit close on time, a little bit more than you'd like to see, but 3-star nonetheless. David, thank you for the follow. So we've got Michuo, who now knows that he's going to kick this off right for Tompinai. Again, interesting to see. I'm always surprised when Rigo is not the first hitter. It makes me a little bit worried that he might be sleeping, that he didn't wake up from his nap. I mean, it's 11 a.m. here in New York, so it's a little bit earlier in the morning for Rigo. Maybe he's going to come in later on in the raid. But Michuo, with this initial start, Queen Charge Drag Rider. Now we need to shape up the path for the Drag Riders, narrow it out as much as possible. So we use all three heroes to shape up this passage leading to the town hall. So we'll see these drag riders coming in likely from about the 6 to 7 o'clock side of the base, with that blimp head in for the town hall compartment. Though this queen needs to really turn back around, get into that scattershot compartment, drops the invisibility spell to try and keep her realigned, but she's not having it. She's beating through this wall, likely to get to that barracks. So unfortunately, yeah, that's exactly why she... Oh, if he only made that invisible, that could have maybe change that around. It was a nice thought to try and do that, but this queen really needs to backtrack and get up to the scatter shot. He's being very patient before dropping anything because he knows he might need to realign this, but goes for it anyway. Drag Rider's coming in, and he still needs to make the path to the town hall. Let's see if the queen will force through. She is going to beat on that wall now, which is perfect because that means she's on course to get the scatter shot done and hanging on to the ability, which is going to help out. Oh, come on, quite a bit. Okay, never mind. The queen has changed her mind. She wanted to go for the storage. Now she wants to go for the multi. Machua's queen is just having an absolute go at him. 1:17 on the clock. We get that town hall safely and securely down. The Drag Rider's in a beautiful position to force across. The only problem is that scatter shot winds up getting the opportunity to take some shots onto the Drag Riders, wipes them clean through because this queen just could not do what she was meant to do and get into one single compartment there. And with her alone, even with this ability, it is not enough to get the job done. We do have that Rocket Loon and a very low health Drag Rider that is getting absolutely massacred by the defending AQ. Machua, unfortunate with his queen. I think Boom might have had some words with Machua's queen and was like, "Hey, baby, you do me this favor and I'll reward you well." And it worked out for ATN. This queen just was not having it today. And unfortunately, that leaves Tompinai just a star behind at the start of this war against ATN. ATN's defense is coming back around, but we are going to see a high percentage. Let's be honest here. With 12 seconds left to go and 94% on the board, like this is going to be... Is he going to have time to break through? No, it's going to be the 96%. The fact that that queen did everything she could not to take the scatter shot down, and he still lands with a 96% 2-star time fail is absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, Mask coming in, second line up. Sunmaster says, Rigo is awake, you can confirm. Okay, let's see if he hits second. So Mask with the Zap Quake, Lalo here. So we're looking to take out the multi and air sweeper in the core is my assumption, because we can make nice connections and pick up a lot of value along the outskirts. We've got an outlying town hall, we've got an outlying eagle, and we've got outlying multi-targeting inferno. So this is all nice open access entry area. Just heroes can take on this entire outside 12 to 3 o'clock side of the base and pick up good value for the Lalo, which you can already see the pathing shaped out from 6 to 9. King doing excellent taking and cleanup here. We want to see him force his way in towards that multi-targeting inferno compartment. Are we going to force the queen into the multi? And force that king into the town hall? Oh, snap. We are. GG's. So that king going to pick up some great value. He's also going to help lure the CC troops and distract while the queen just moves her way along. This means she's going to have limited damage on her as well when she clears out a couple of these defenses. Giant into tank as well, which helps out with the archer tower in particular, giving the queen a little bit more of a fighting chance. So we dropped that invisibility spell. Was that to just distract from pushing forward towards that expo? I'm guessing. But either way, the queen, the king do exactly what we needed to see them do. Just a little bit of an adjustment here for the Lalo pathing. We come in, move to take on this ground bow and take it out securely so we can start the rest of the pathing. Now, this is going to force it in line across through some of the heavy hitting damage structures like these scatter shots. So I like this position for the Stone Slammer, especially if it would hurry up and move along. But it opens up quickly. Warden's been able to reserve his ability, and we want to see that coming through as we make the approach into the scatter shot queen combination, because this is going to help out quite a bit making through the back end towards the eagle. Perfect timing on that, as well as that Ice Hound popping, helping to hold off the sweeper temporarily. Some additional reinforcement of loons coming in from the side just to keep this passage moving straight forward towards the eagle. Freezes up the eagle and the air defense to alleviate some of the pressure off of those loons here, wanting to give them more of a fighting chance. And that haste needs to be dropped quickly, coming out of that splash damage from the air defense into the wizard tower so they can spread out quickly and take on the remainder of those defenses that stand here, even holding on to an extra loon to sneak in and snipe off this AT. This works out perfectly perfectly for Mask. 36 seconds left, though. I'd be worried about time, but we do have a reasonable spread out. The only problem is that King, again, is distracting, including the baby dragon, and we've got all these storages that we still need to take down. Thankfully, the Loon survived through long enough to get through the remaining defenses. Will help out with the storage, and 15 seconds is more than enough time to get through this 10 o'clock side of the base. So Mask keeping that 3-star streak going for ATN and keeping the pressure on and keeping that star count ahead for them against Tompinai this go round. Murat is your name? So you're Murat of but of Lexnos? Do you wait. Is Lexnos yours? I'm so confused. I like it still. I do like it. What's going on, Chaos? Good to see you. ATN does do a lot of Zap Lao. That's one of their main strategies, and it has been since Town Hall 13. They've stuck with it. Now, React also coming in with the Zapquake, but going in with a Queen charge Zapquake Drag Rider. So we get that value by shaping up the path for the Queen, and a nice split between the King and Queen to continue shaping up the pathing for the Drag Riders moving along. Now, we do need to see the Queen taking down the Town Hall compartment. We've got this wall break to actually open up and push through. Very patient, making sure that Archer Tower goes down so he can send in this wall break. Uh-oh. It does not get the wall. He did not get that down in time. He lost too many structures right in the front side of the base, so the Queen doesn't make her way through to the Town Hall. Okay. We're going to have to see the Queen beat through the wall. And I think the problem that he's going to face is that she can easily get distracted here, and she's taking on way too much damage. He's got to hold on to this Royal Champion because the Queen's going to die out, and the Royal Champion is the only one now to try and take down this Town Hall. React does not want to see a 1-star coming in. He's dropped the Royal Champion already? Oh, he's going to have to switch up. He's going to have to switch up to the Blimp. No, he's going to bring in the Stone Slammer. Okay. He gets it right over top. The path is cleared. But the Air Sweeper is pushing it back, forcing it along. The Drag Rider should be enough to take this down regardless. There's really not a lot distracting it. So it is enough that he can keep this Royal Champ going alive. But where did all the... Oh no! It's not enough! He's got one more Drag Rider to go. React, trying to give me a heart attack here. Oh my goodness. What happened to the rest of his Drag Riders? Holy jeez. Yeah, he had the Slammer, but it's a good thing he held. Imagine if he did not hold on to that extra Dragon Rider. Wow. So React just saving the 2-star on that one. But the percentage is going to be low, and considering ATN is now 2 for 2, Tompinai is going to sit back down 2 stars this round, which is going to be a tough turnaround for them, not only because of the stars, but because of the percentage. Nice jinx attempt. Who says I was trying to jinx? Come on now. I would never do a team dirty like that. Not on purpose. My meeting schedules. Okay, so boom. I feel like we just need one more 3-star and save 2s, and ATN is in a pretty good position. He speaks about mobile. Did he swag? Have I forgotten that? Where he swagged 3 hastes? Might have forgotten that one. So boom in with pretty much this is like his strategy, the Blizz Lalo. This is what we see him coming predominantly in with. He's become a master, an expert at this particular strategy, and look at the value. So we gut out the entire 6 to 730 side of this base, including taking down the defending AQ and the Eagle Artillery. No, sorry, not the Eagle Artillery, the one of the Infernos. But we've cleared out a nice section. We have the heroes to move along, cut in, take out that Eagle, and we want to sell more connection through, picking up that multi-targeting Inferno. And I would say ideally getting into the core of the base as far as getting that scatter shot down, which the Royal Champion can help out with quite a bit. Royal Champ down here with the multi as a king and queen. Really distracted defenses take them on, so the Royal Champ has the opportunity with these invisibility spells to sneak her way up into that scattershot compartment in the center. I'm keeping my eye on these air sweepers because we've got them pointing in opposite directions, and this could really throw off the pathing of the loons. He does have freezes to try and help hold them off if need be, but the Seeking Shield takes down the bottom one, and the Royal Champion could sneak across and take this one up, but is he going to use the invisibility spells? He's not. He's going to just let her die out. Comes head into the air sweeper, which is fine because we can push some outlying loons from the outside edges and push them around, and he can easily freeze them up here as well, but allows the air sweeper just to continuously push them back, forcing those loons through with the haste. Look at this. One straggling loon is actually taking accountability for all that pressure from the air sweeper. Freeze is used to help hold up the Inferno and the Town Hall here, which is perfect, keeping these loons alive and well as they make the passage over. Warden has held onto the ability, trying to keep these loons going. I mean, at this point, honestly, do we even need the Warden's ability? He's got the spread out there. Cleanup's mostly done, and it's a good thing we don't... Oh, come on. I was going to say, it's a good thing we don't need the ability because... Those loons! Oh, my goodness! Holy jeez. It's a good thing we have that ability now because that spares from getting the 1 star. But do we have enough to finish this off? Come on. The Electro Owl and a Dream. And we get that final Battle Builder HUD down. You're not outside my door to mind wipe me. Ooh, we go in with some Zap Lalo. So we take out the multi in the center of the base. And this is going to help connect the pathing along the outskirts where we do have some of these key defenses that we want to take down. Eagles, scatter shots. All wrapping our way around the space. So while the king and queen take on the eagle compartment, we do have the Royal Champ to secure the takedown of the northern scatter shot, and you can see how this is really going to help section off the pathing here. Also, again, notice the placement of the air sweepers. This is going to make for an easy push for the Lalos, maybe just a little bit of pushback here from one air sweeper cutting across, but not too big of a deal because you can just get slight distraction from a couple of loons on the outskirts. As long as the main push of loons from the inside edge aren't affected, it's going to be fine. Oh, queen. Look at her. That king cleared out a huge chunk of this compartment, so the queen's actually going to help out quite a bit. But did we... We didn't deal with the CCs, so we have the poison that's going to have to be held for this, depending on what we have coming out. He's got to get going with this Lalo. Time's a ticking, and there's still a lot of base left to be had. Just trying to get as much value out of this queen as possible now. But the unfortunate thing is that the defending RC did not go down. We have the 3 headhunters, but we needed them for the back end for the queen. See what winds up in the Stone Slammer. Likely some sort of dragon. Maybe an Inferno drag that can help quickly take down the defending RC. Hold up. Will the drop get her down? She's right over top of the Stone Slammer. This could do her in. It does do her in. Oh, that's perfect. He didn't even need to waste that headhunter. Did not even need to waste that headhunter. Great timing on that poison to hold off the super minions, giving these loons a fighting chance. But again, Warden in left field, not working with the main pack. Finally makes his way up as they approach a town hall. Clips it, gets the haste down to sweep those loons out. We do have an invisibility and a freeze, and there's not a lot to worry about on the back end, particularly because the defending AQ is taken down due to that dragon who picks up all of the traps in the core. These loons are going to be safe and sound with the baby dragon distracting the wizard tower. All that splash damage on the back end. Plenty of time for Rigo to pick up the 3-star. Some nice quick adjustments here, and it is GG for Rigo. Even with that swag headhunter that he actually did not need to bring to the table for the defending RC. So Rigo trying to find this opening here for Tompinai, but it is going to be a tough go with the percentage and the 2-star lead that ATN currently holds. Okay, so asked, not allowed. There's no haste for him to swag. So we're off to a good start. But coming in with the Queen Charge Drag Rider, this is one of the most popular and strongest strategies that we have. Even seeing from the start with that 96% 2-star time fail with the Queen not doing what she was supposed to do for Machuo. You can see the power that it offers. What's going on, Shad, coming in with that resub 26 months. You'd almost think that you kind of like me. Almost. That you don't hate me. Good to see you, Shad. So Queen perfectly taking out the CC troop. Not too much damage coming at her all at once, even though we do have the scatter shot and the expo. But the timing of the poison really helping out to hold off the headhunters, so the Queen can continuously absorb some of the damage coming in without having to suffer through burning that ability. King flanking along the outskirts here. We even have a jump to cut her across. Is the King going to be enough to actually take down the Town Hall? Royal Champ coming in, trying to alleviate some of the pressure of those defending defending structures along the outskirts. Taking on the multi single is going to be huge because we need the Queen to force up a little bit. Wow, further through. He is look at this. He's going for the double multi combination and the eagle compartment. Is there going to be anything left for these drag riders once Asta's done with this? What the heck? There's going to be like nothing left over for these drag riders. They just need to clear the scattershot compartment. The Queen can take it on herself single-handedly if she gets her booty in there. But unfortunately, some skellies and some distracting hidden Teslas pull her out to the outskirts. So the drag riders do need to set their course straight for that eagle, work along, and the Queen will just help with some of the cleanup along the back end. Stone Slammer providing tons of tank. I don't think the Stone Slammer is even going to open up before this attack is done. Only problem is 45 seconds left to go. Come on, Queen, get in there. Hurry your booty up. Jump over that wall. Don't you dare be through a wall to get to the storages. Oh my goodness. 33 seconds left. Smart move on the minions, dropping them down, helping with the cleanup, but we still need to push over to the army camps. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be fine. So much working together. Tons of power left over. A little bit of time left over. And Ast absolutely barrels his way through the space. Had it not been for those skellies and the hidden Teslas, the Queen would have absolutely massacred the space single-handedly, though. Hi, Shide. How you doing? Okay, so Almualin coming in. Ooh, with Queen Charge Lalo. Very nice. I've been getting so used to seeing Almualin with the drags, the Hydras, and the drag riders. Always nice to see him coming back around to the Queen Charge Lalo. So King shaping up the path for the Queen here, just moving it along. We still have that single targeting Inferno that we worry about. But let's see the pathing that we're cutting across. We are going to need the Queen to take on the Town Hall. Are we going to send in the Royal Champ to help cut this along? Do have an invisibility spell that can keep her alive through this as well. It's got to be very careful because of the storage here. You don't want that Queen winding up in line here. I can't imagine he's going to send the Stone Slammer in there because I would think that he wants to kind of cut across. Although, I mean, is this Queen going to do it herself with the jump? No, she's going to take on this Town Hall. Queen's going to take on the Town Hall here. Surely. Very patient, though, allowing the Queen the opportunity to get through the CC troops. Queen is on course for this and waits before dropping in the Royal Champion, making sure he's gotten every bit of value needed out of her. So there we go. Royal Champ is going to take on the single, work our way into the core of the base, clean that out as the loons surround and push over to the side. And the Stone Slammer indeed coming in to try and help with a scattershot compartment, but it's got an entire Tesla farm to get through, so it's going to lose some of its power before making the way there. At very least, keeping the majority of the focus on it. With the Drag Rider coming through, that's going to help with a lot of these defenses. Loons cutting across through. That Warden aura is perfect, and the invisibility spell from the Royal Champion. Did she survive? Is she still alive? No, dies down due to the defending AQ, who's going to pick off these loons. Come on, Electro Owl, get back in here. Electro Owl in left field taking care of the storage on its lonesome, but the loons are able to actually help pick off some of the remaining defenses. I'm a little bit worried, though, because the defending AQ and King are going to keep this from having enough time. Oh, and power. His queen, his loons die out with a queen dying out. That's what really kills this one. Almualin, unfortunately, unable to cut a break here. Just absolutely cannot catch a break on this one. And with that, we know ATN is in the secure position to move forward into the next round. That's a heartbreaker. It was a beautiful, beautiful path. Just a couple of unfortunate things, especially that queen not going down. He dropped the invisibility spell. The royal champion looked like she would have been in a good position, but I think that queen cut across in as well, which stopped from anything taking her down. Okay, Yo-Yo with the final attack. Question is, can ATN go perfect? What do you guys think? Do you think ATN will get the perfect war? Or will they just miss it in the 14 stars? Oh, Dirty Yo-Yo coming in with the queen charge drag rider. Easy path for this queen to make her way to the town hall. King's got a nice push over here on the outskirts. Able to hang on to this ability. He's going to have to force it. He really needs to ensure that this, not only the scatter shot goes down, but ideally the defending AQ as well. And that's not going to happen. Oh, it's not going to happen neither. Are neither going to go down? Hold up. Neither go down. Okay. So that's likely where he's going to start approaching from with the drag riders. He's going to have to get that one lonely headhunter down to help take down the defending AQ and get the warden ability off early. Stone Slimer coming in to help with a multi in the center of the base. We'll have the royal champion also to assist, but curious if he's going to delay her. No, he does drop her in with the main pack to help fight off this initial push. We've got to worry about the back end scatter shot here as well. Queen, though, manages to survive past that town hall, still has some nice health left over, and we do have a rage to keep her going stronger through the back end. Easy power through from the start. Drag riders survive as well. We've got a ton of them working their way across, and these freezes helping to save the day, ensuring that the royal champion and the drag riders can pick off the back end defenses. Plenty of time left on the clock. Why was there ever a worry knowing that Yo-Yo could keep this under control? ATN coming in with the perfect war against Tompinai. These are two golden ticket winners that you're going to get to see battle it out in the World Championships for 2021. Just a little bit of a preview early on here through Clash Masters, but ATN coming back with a nice hard fight, and this is exactly what we expect to see from our boys. Now, Tompinai, a bit unfortunate on some of these plans. ATN has really been able to hold strong base build today. So Michael with the final attack coming in for Tompinai, and they know it's not going to make a difference, but they do want to finish off strong here with a 12-star count. See if he can finish off with a 3-star for Tompinai as he brings in the queen charge Lalo. Kind of going back to the Tompinai roots here. 3 back-to-back perfect wars from the ATN. They're on a roll. They're on a roll. I think they said snooze time is over. No more vacay. But let's be honest, considering how much these guys play and are always in the forefront of media, they deserve some time to just not have to try hard so much. So this is a beautiful pocket opening for the queen. We still have another wall breaker. It doesn't look like the queen's going to be able to have access to push her way into the core with this wall breaker. There's just too much surrounding that would throw it off. But what we can do is potentially open up the pathing for the king here. And we still have the royal champion to bring into play. With a lot of this cleared out, the queen can actually beat her way through the walls into the core. And that's ideally where we want to see her. Picking off these, Rocket Loons gets the poison down fast, gets a rage down, but she's going to have to force, hold up. Oh, he doesn't have to force the ability yet. Wow. Okay. It was a really, really close call. Bit dangerous there. Royal Champ's going to help support here, taking on that scatter shot, alleviating some of the pressure, also distracting one of these lone super minions. But the Queen, again, needs to beat her way through the wall. Help take down those multi-targeting Infernos so the Loons don't path anywhere near it. She's got some time to get in there before the Loons wind up getting targeted. Warren ability is going to come off at a good time to actually keep the majority of them safely past those beams, although the healers are blocking it. The healers are helping out as well. But that Warden ability timing is superb. You can see just keeping them nice, safe, and sound through. Tons of Loons left over. This is the way you want to finish. They know it didn't matter, but they finish off superbly strong here with Michael picking up the 3-star. Plenty of cleanup to spread down and around, with time being a little bit at the wire. And Tompinai will finish off with the 12 stars. 2 ATNs. Perfect war here. What an epic matchup to kick off today's round of 16 for Clash Masters. And you guys are going to get to see every bit of the quarterfinals coming through over on the Clash Masters broadcast. So a perfect war coming in from ATN. And I think what I am definitely impressed to see is a little bit of a comeback around for their base building, being able to defend. We've seen ATN coming through a lot of leagues, and I think because of that, there might have been some burnout where their bases have not been able to hold as strong, but we might also see them holding back a little bit until they get closer to the Worlds anyway. But again, Clash Masters, an amazing tournament that we're getting to see. And while both of these teams, Tompinai and ATN, don't need the silver ticket opportunity, it's a great prize pool opportunity with the $20,000 on the line that will be distributed to the top teams that do win here. So just a really fun event and tournament. There's still a couple more weeks to go, so make sure you stay tuned to my channel, and you can also watch it over on Clash Masters. I'll put some details in the description below just so you can find out the links and take a look on social media, Twitch and YouTube. But that's about it for now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to follow me over on social media. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways, and make sure you check out my recent video, the one that was Space Station Gaming versus Queen Walkers, because there's a little surprise in there for you if you want an opportunity to win something special, which is going on only until next Sunday. So make sure you take a look, you dive into it, and you find out how to get in for that prize. And don't forget to leave some comments in the comment section below. Until next time, this is Lady B. I'll catch you guys later.